This game is revolting.
More remote control cars? Well, they were the big thing at the time, a bit like drones are now. When it comes to kart racing games, the PC is usually the last on everyone's list, and for good reason. The best examples are on consoles like the PlayStation and maybe there's another one? I'm not sure. And yet, in 1999, Acclaim Entertainment sought to change that with Revolt. Actually, I don't know if the goal was to turn the perception of PC kart racing on its head, but it had a good go at it nonetheless. Blimmin' heck, these cars are hard to drive. Controlling the car can be best described as twitchy. Every button press, if not made with absolute calculated precision, can and will send your car flying. It feels like you have all the control in the world, but it can be wrested from you at any moment. And it's that, I think, that makes the game so exciting to play. It also helps that the AIs apparently have zero control over the cars either, as you'll routinely drive past vehicles going in circles, going the wrong way entirely, or sometimes completely flipped over. Of course, you're not on your own when it comes to besting your opponents on the battlefield. There are a handful of unique power-ups to find, and many of them are unlike anything I've ever seen in other racing games. In addition to the usual homing missile type weapons and oil slicks, which I initially thought was a teapot, you get bowling balls that litter the track, electricity that tickles other cars as you drive past, and this interesting thing. If you find your car has turned black, try to ram someone else as quick as possible and pass it on. Or else. The tracks are very cool as well. I especially like the museum track, but all of them play with the idea that you're driving a toy vehicle. Everything is comparatively massive as you zoom amongst supermarket shelves, under cars and narrowly dodging security lasers. I particularly like this section of the supermarket track, where you have to drift around the ice and be careful not to ram headlong into the wall. The neighbourhood was easily the weakest of the bunch, but it was still a lot of fun. If a little difficult to get around. You really have to pay attention to where the track actually is sometimes, as it can be a little unclear. Only trouble is on some of the tracks it's so dark you can't see a darn thing, an effect which is only exacerbated on a CRT. Here's a weird one. My first race started with all 12 cars in a grid and I got the standard 3-2-1 to start the race. After that they all did something different. Don't know what that's about. Oh, and there is a track editor. But it wouldn't work on my system. I'll say Revolt is definitely worth a look if you get the chance. It's aged very well indeed, and it still feels fresh compared to other kart races that are out there. Not that there are many really. And it's on Dreamcast, so you basically have no excuse at this point. Verdict: like Grand Prix 3, but smaller.